Hey friends, it's Naz. Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm in the mood to try some new makeup and I'm also in the mood to yap. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. It's the beginning of the year and I know everyone's in like their new year, new me like vibe. I'm gonna talk about like some life-changing like things, life-changing habits that like truly like turn my life around. And maybe they'll be helpful to you too. So first, trying new primers. CoverGirl True Blend, they came out with these skin enhancer primers and you can like make a cocktail with them. So I have the Velvet Blur and the Sticky Grip, and y'all know that's like the vibe I like. So I'm gonna put the blurring one in this area. So the first thing I wanted to share that changed my life was habit stacking. So hello. So habit stacking is essentially when you pair a new habit with an old habit. So for example, during like your car ride that you always do, you like phone a friend and have a conversation. Something that I always did that I absolutely love was morning walks and listening to a podcast, because I was always on the morning walk and I was like, I'm gonna listen to something that's like motivational, like, you know, get my day off to a good start. So I will listen to podcasts like while on my morning walks. When I tell you that literally changed my life, like I was starting the day off good, like, and habit stacking has just helped me put so many new things into my routine. And something that I want to do this year is do better like journaling at night. So I always take a shower, like always do my skincare, and I'm gonna like pair my nighttime like hygiene stuff with journaling and stuff. So right after I get out the shower, I'm gonna like sit on the bed for a second and like do all my journaling. But habit stacking literally has changed my life. It's literally like tricking your brain into thinking like you aren't doing something, like your brain doesn't realize that you're doing something different because it's something that you already did. So like maybe when you get home, you immediately change into workout clothes, or like when you wake up, you like always have like a cup of coffee, but like what if you also like drink a cup of water or something like that. Habit stacking, I feel like, is truly just the name of the game. I like the way that primer sat on my face. It definitely blurred. I think it's like, I like a little bit more of a stick, but I'm glad they didn't like peel. You know when you mix things and sometimes they be peeling? It definitely didn't do that. So the next thing I want to share is like creating simple luxuries. I feel like everyone wants to live like a luxe life, you know, like in that era of like that girl, that woman, like everyone was like simple or like luxuries, like black girl luxury. But like I feel like the things that I saw at first like didn't feel attainable, if that made sense. Like everyone's always going to get their hair done, like going on trips, like buying expensive things, and I'm like, that doesn't have to, like, that's not the only thing that is luxury, if that makes sense. So something that I was like, oh, I want to be the girl that like always has cute pajama sets, and like, so I bought some pajama sets. And I just feel so cute and so girly in my little pajama sets, going to bed, waking up in the morning. I just feel like that's such a simple luxury that feels so good and it makes me feel good. Another thing is I kind of like broke my nighttime showers into like different routines. So on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I always like exfoliate in the shower. That's always something I do. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, like I always dry brush. I use like my fancy lotions and just really like take care of my skin and my body, and it feels so good. And like it may seem very simple, but having like those simple routines and simple like luxuries to look forward to has really helped me personally. Because you know, you're like, oh, I'm gonna be the girl that like has her body care routine together, like does this for herself, does that to herself. Like, why not just become her? Like, why not just do it? And I feel like I put action behind that, and I literally love it so much. Another thing is like robes. Like I have a couple robes. I love getting dressed in them. This is my makeup one, as you can see. I have like a white one that I do my skincare in. Like literally simple luxuries are all the wave, girl. Another thing is keeping fresh flowers. I started doing that a couple years ago, and like it's low-key become a hobby to make like cute little bouquets, going to Trader Joe's and like picking a color scheme, making a flower bouquet. Keeping fresh flowers in the house Like, I feel like it elevates your space. And it's also like, oh, you're the girl that keeps fresh flowers in her house? Like, ooh, like, you know. But yeah, I feel like the internet was low-key and spooky a couple years ago with like the black girl luxury, and like people were only highlighting like monetary things or things that just like weren't attainable to the average person, you know? And I'm like, luxury looks different for every person. Like even having like a cute little hair clip while I'm doing my makeup, like it feels very luxe to me. So I definitely like challenge you to, one, not compare yourself, because I feel like that was half of my problem. I was comparing myself to people like living these luxe lives. But like also like find your simple joys, like find your simple like luxury things that you do for yourself every day. Okay, we're trying a new blush. This is the LYS. It's like a cream stick blush. I don't know if that's what it says. It's like one of their little cream stick blushes. I love their packaging. This is in the color Courageous. I don't know if I want to like put it. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I wasn't expecting it to look like that. I don't know if I want to put directly in my face. I think I do. Oh, that is stunning. Oh, I'm so excited. Wait, hold on. Let me get a new brush. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, that is gorgeous. That is so cute. Oh, yeah. I'm about to use her. And you don't need much either. That's very cute. Okay, period. The next thing I want to share is skincare related that like changed my life. And if you're like, this is the year that I need to get like my hyperpigmentation, like I need to get things under control, I want to take better care of my skin, please open Sephora or mytopicals.com right now, girl, and buy Topicals Faded Serum. I'm gonna put my before and afters on the screen so y'all can see. But when I tell y'all that skincare product literally changed my life, when I was teaching, I like had the worst mask acne literally ever. I didn't even like have that bad of acne like when I was a teenager, but it was like cystic, they hurt, it was big, and then it turned into like the worst hyperpigmentation literally I've ever experienced in my life. And like I felt ugly, like I was wearing all this makeup to cover it. It was literally just such a mess, but I locked in and I used it for a couple months, and as you can see in the pictures, my skin literally transformed. That stuff is so good. I still use it to this day. It's literally like the best product ever. Like I literally swear by that product. It is so good. I used it, I like worked my way up to using it daily, and I started like using it once a week, then went like 2 days a week, and then started using it daily. I will say some people experience purging from it. I didn't purge from it. So if you have sensitive skin or like you're just a little scared, definitely like ask your dermatologist or like an esthetician or something. But when I tell you Topicals Faded, it's so good. And they also have a spray that I've used like on my bikini line and my armpits, and like some hyperpigmentation from, or like some dark spots I have on my back. I've used it there too. So good, so good. Oh, I love that stuff. This really isn't a new product because I've had it for a minute and I used to use it all the time, but I've been using the Kofi concealer more. This is the Fenty Beauty, it's like hydrating waterproof one. This is 360W, and I picked it up the other day for church and I was like, oh, this looks so good, so I wanted to use it again. Okay, the next product I'm gonna use it's from Milk Makeup. This is the Pore Eclipse Translucent Loose Setting Powder. This is in translucent medium. We'll see how this works, because y'all know I don't really vary from the powders I use, honestly. Also, if you didn't know, girl, this side is dirty. Just flip it and now you got a new powder puff. You're welcome. Let's try and see. Oh. Okay, I'm not mad actually. At first I was like, ooh, this is kind of a lot. I feel like oh no, this is nice. That looks good. Oh no, wait, That's cute. Wait, look. That's cute, period. Okay. I've been like, I usually don't do a bright under eye, and I've been wanting to do one. I feel like this is my powder for it. You know, you gotta step back to see. I'm gonna put everything together and see what it looks like. I'm gonna go on my Sephora Micro Smooth and we're gonna keep it pushing. But next thing that changed my life, let's get back to the topic at hand. Filling my cup up first thing in the morning, like before I do anything else. Oh my gosh, I was literally talking to my therapist about this. Like, I think since moving, I like my morning routine like has changed a little bit, and I wasn't prioritizing myself like in the mornings, and I felt it. Like, I felt it so much, and she was like, well, you need to take time and like prioritize yourself. If you know that's something, if you like notice a shift in your day, like you need to continue doing that. This is the OIS Natural Finish Blur Mattifying Set Makeup Spray. I've been using this for a little bit and I really like it. Just try not to get it on my hair. Okay. But yeah, I am a strong believer of you cannot pour from an empty cup. Like, you literally cannot. And if you try to, I feel like your work is gonna be fruitless. Like, think about if you don't take care of yourself in the morning, you about to give everybody an attitude. Like, you just aren't bringing your best self to the table. So ways I like to fill my cup up in the morning is sometimes I literally just like sit in the bed for a second and I don't speak. like sometimes I'll like meditate a little bit, like pray. But I literally just like take a second for myself before I answer any emails, answer any text messages. That's another thing. I don't scroll on my phone for like the first hour and a half in the morning because I just need my brain to be empty first thing in the morning. Like, I just can't. But I prioritize like those first couple hours of the day because they are just so important to me and like the trajectory of the rest of the day. And like the world requires so much of us, no matter like what capacity and like where you are in life. Like, it requires a lot of you. So you gotta fill your cup up twice, girl. Fill your cup up twice and make sure you're good before you serve the world. Obviously that's easier said than done in some cases, like depending on what your life looks like, but you have to find those pockets, even if it's like listening to your favorite song while you brush your teeth in the morning. Like, sometimes I do that when I'm rushing, like throw on my favorite song, brush my teeth, and like give myself a second. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do to make sure you're good because nothing else will be good. And I'm a strong believer of that. I have a lot of Milk makeup products, I'm realizing. I have their little highlighter stick. It's in Lit, and I put it on the back of my hand. I thought it was really pretty. I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand and like tap. Oh yeah, that's cute. I've been looking for like a natural little highlight situation. The next thing is like something for you spiritually. I feel like my relationship with like the Bible and studying the Bible has changed as I've gotten older. Like, I'm in different like places in my life and stuff. And recently, for like the past like year, I would say, year and a half, I've been doing the soap method. I found it on TikTok, but it's where you like have a scripture. That's the S. The O is observation. So you write like what's happening in the scripture, essentially. Application is like how it applies to your life, or like do you see yourself in this situation? Like, is it a lesson you can apply, or like something you can take away? And then P is prayer. And most of the time I'll take a scripture from like my devotion and like break that down for myself. And it's really helped me like hone in on studying, because sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm reading this, now what, you know? And it just like helps me have like an outline for what I want to study and like how can I can apply it to my life. And then also like adding a prayer to it. I just really like studying the Bible that way, and I like add it into like my daily devotion, time with God. But that has like really helped me study the Bible. I hope these few things were helpful. I feel like these like small things have really changed my life. I will share my testimony on here one day, but I feel like I just got to such a low point. I was like, like, God, show me how good it can get. Like, things can literally only go up from here. Like, the only way I can lose is if I don't try. Like, that's the type of vibe I was on. And I put action behind the life that I wanted. And I strongly believe that, like, the life you want is literally just like a habit away. Like, it's one like small change away, for real. And I feel like the person I've like wanted to become, I'm becoming her, because like I'm putting action behind it. But yeah, if y'all have like any like small things or even like big things that you were like, this is life-changing, like please leave it in the comments. Last new thing we're gonna try, it's kind of new to me. One of my profiles launched a beauty brand, and we have a lip liner and a lip gloss, and it's so fire and it smells so good, and the formula is literally so good. This lip liner goes on so good. This is the Silk Drip in Cafe Au Lait. And I wish y'all could smell this. Like, it literally smells like hot chocolate. It's so good. It's so gorgeous. And these colors just go so good together. I like to add Amikole's Excellence like around. Like, I love double glossing to help everything like go together. That's what I was looking for. I feel like this turned out so cute. Oh yeah, she's eating, she's eating. Oh wait, I forgot, bought a mascara. I was like, something's missing. I have the Milk Makeup Kush Hiro mascara. I've used this a couple times and I like it. I hope y'all enjoyed this video and I hope it was helpful. Again, I just wanted to try some new makeup and I wanted to yap. But again, if y'all have any things, any habits, any tips you want to leave in the comments that are life-changing for you, please do. But I will catch y'all next time. Bye.